Hello and welcome to the Official Watches YouTube channel here at Jardin du Mayfair, heaven on earth for the watch enthusiast. I'm so excited to be bringing you a review on the Patek Philippe 5719G. Diamonds, whether you love them or hate them, I truly believe this is a watch that might sway you on the artistry alone, okay? It did for me. So, when is a 5711 not a 5711? Well, the answer is when it's 18 karat white gold, it has full 32 baguette diamonds on the bezel, baguette centre links, and the remaining case, dial and bracelet are also covered in a snowscape of pave diamonds. This is the ultra rare Patek Philippe Nautilus 5719 10G, and it's absolutely lethal. The Nautilus was originally designed back in 1976 by Gerald Genta and was Patek's answer to the Royal Oak, which Audemars Piguet launched in 1972. They are both considered to be the archetypal 70s integrated bracelet sports watches and remain obscenely popular. It is very safe to say that these were and still are the unicorn watches of the Patek range, and when they were discontinued in 2022, the absolute feeding frenzy to get one before they're gone prompted the Nautilus to soar so far above RRRP that they were only visible through the Hubble telescope, and that was also discontinued. The Nautilus is one of those go anywhere, do anything watches. It's slimline enough to fit under the cuff, formal enough to wear with a suit, and waterproof enough to breeze through most sporting activities. It has always been deliberately low production to ensure that demand outstrips supply, and I think we can confirm that they did a good job there. That, of course, is all part of the allure. Getting to the point. The original 5711 has always been a rare beast, so when you combine it with diamonds as far as the eye can see, we're talking about a drop in the ocean production-wise for this special edition. It is seriously limited and seriously spectacular. Even if diamonds are not your thing, it's jaw-droppingly attractive and a real flex of Patek's gem-setting muscles. It has a white gold case with a diameter of 40mm, 48mm lug to lug, and a very slim thickness of 8.7mm. It can do anything that a standard Nautilus can do, apart from fly under the radar. But that's entirely the point of these limited release bejeweled showstoppers. They aren't trying to hide from anyone. Its dimensions are a joy to wear, and because it's a compact piece, it looks fantastic on both men and women. The bracelet is silky with superb articulation and actually drapes a little bit better in gold than steel, that's in my opinion. The warmth of the metal certainly helps in this respect, as gold heats to body temperature much faster than steel, so the whole piece feels like it melts comfortably around the wrist almost instantly. The dial is decked out from top to toe in a mixture of baguette indexes against a backdrop of channel set pave diamonds, the setting of which echoes the horizontal dial striping of the OG Nautilus models. That cool little tip of the hat if you ask me. I'm sure this is deliberate and really well done. The bezel is kitted out with 32 baguette diamonds that are channel set, so they have no gaps and create a completely flush fit with no visible metal between the stones. An interesting note is that the baguettes follow the flow of the octagonal bezel precisely, meaning one is angled to curve around the angles of all of the bezel lines, which is infinitely more complex than it looks at face value. Whether you're a fan of gem-set watches or not, the precision cutting on display here is notable, and the diamonds are at the top of the colour range at D to G. That means they are free of all inclusions and internally flawless. Practically speaking, the baguette bezel completely obliterates the traditional concerns of those who were Genta-designed watches such as the Royal Oak and Nautilus, who are probably very aware that the brushed metal bezels of the watch can pick up hairlines very easy just by looking at them the wrong way. It's perversely entertaining to think that additional decoration, which is occasionally frowned upon, serves to actually upgrade the Nautilus from mind that doorknob to tougher than Jason Statham. That's because diamonds are the hardest known natural substances on Earth and virtually impossible to scratch or scuff. They can, under tragic circumstances, be chipped, but both the channel setting and baguette cut of the stones drop the possibility of this to extremely low risk. This watch really is the sum of its parts. It's elegant, it's iconic, it's rare, it's opulent, and it is, in my opinion, absolutely beautiful. As both the Nautilus and diamond set watches are divisive subjects, at the best of times, let me know what you think to this 5719G in the comments. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And I'm going to end with a funny little tidbit from my watchmaker, which is, if you have smaller wrists or if you have bigger wrists, can vastly complicate the price of this watch. Apparently, it is £10,000 for one link. So if you need 3 extra links in, you're in big trouble. But one thing I will say is I have very large wrists and they fit me out the box. So I think that you'd be hard pressed to find that you'd need many more links. And I suppose if you're buying watches over 500,000, who cares anyway? But it's a funny little tidbit nonetheless. I thought you might enjoy it. So it's basically a stainless steel sub for one link. Let me know what you guys think. I love doing these reviews and I do them for you and you only. So enjoy, and thank you for joining me here at Jardin du Mayfair, heaven on earth for the watch enthusiast.